I mean, I really don't identify myself as an Asian first. I think it's as a Kenyan or an African first. But, I might be different because I don't, I think a lot of people would say, they're Asian first. And then I think a lot of a lot of the issues that I think there's a lot of racism that still persists.
That's right.
We had a forum of the Asian candidates and several issues were raised. We said we should, campaign on certain issues that are common to all Asians. And one of the participants said that, the role of the Asian, needs to be emphasized in terms of, the reasons I was saying, the political contribution to independence, the contribution they're making through, the various development organizations, the hospitals that they're building and all of that. And so, they need, she said, we need to teach this so we can get the respect that we deserve as Asians. Well, I said to her, well, the problem is that, we lose that respect when, we treat workers badly, when we're abusive, we use derogatory language. And unfortunately, that still persists today. That, we have a tradition and it still persists that some Asians treat, their workers, domestic or in the factories, very, very badly. That's not to say they're the only ones who do that.
Yeah. But I think when you're visible,
Yeah,
because you
then
look
it
different, then it becomes a thing, right?
So,
I think when you saw the incident with the Chinese restaurant owner.
right.
So people are really under scrutiny because they're minorities. Yeah.
But I mean, having said that, I remember in the 80s in the 70s and 80s where, the Asians bore the brunt of resentments. So, it was the Asian was seen as dominating. I don't think that persists. That's not so strong as it was then. It used to be. In the 80s, there were a lot of politicians that would point a finger at the Asians and saying they're the cause of the problems and they're exploiting the Africans. So you had a lot of that kind of negativity. But I think that's become less and less. And I think that's become less and less because, to an extent, you've got other, the Asians don't have, that position of primacy in the business world as they used to.
We're more cosmopolitan. There's many people of different races.
Yeah, you have people, you have the Chinese have come to do business here. You've got Nigerians here. You've got people from all over the world coming to do business here. It's not just the Asians who are doing business here anymore.